Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Thomas Spark and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about NordVPN. Is it actually kind of good now in 2022? Let's talk about it. So guys, this is NordVPN in 2022. And while it's not perfect in a lot of ways, like for example, the fact that I'm pretty sure it still does not have dark mode, it does do a lot of things right. In fact, it has stuff like split tunneling, which even TorGuard doesn't have yet, although it should be on its way. It has two kill switches, both internet and application, which is nice. It has custom DNS options, obfuscation, a couple of other usability things, as well as WireGuard protocol, which is nice, and it actually defaults to it, unlike Molvad, which doesn't default to it for some reason. And overall, it does have other cool convenience features too, like the ability to auto-connect to certain servers, and there's plenty of servers to pick from as well. It even has dark web monitoring, which is cool, where you can monitor your email just to see if it's been leaked. And this is one of the few applications where it actually has it built within the application, which is cool. They also have tons of other things they've been working on, like encrypted storage for your files, password management, and stuff like that. Now, I don't always recommend people to use a suite of options within a core product offering because you do kind of want to stagger your services with different providers in case one has a data breach or something like that. But if you do really like NordVPN, there is a benefit from staying within the system for that ease of use and intuitive kind of nature of the products working together seamlessly. For TorGuard, I like private mail for that reason. You could get good deals on these kind of services. You're going to be able to get a better deal with NordVPN and NordPass and some of these things than if you got NordVPN and other password managers. Although that said, in terms of password managers, I still think Bitwarden is king. And it's not surprising that NordVPN has made their NordPass pretty similar to Bitwarden, at least in terms of its actual pricing model. If you look at NordVPN's price and model and look at Bitwarden, you're actually going to find them to be very similar. The application does work really well. I still think it needs dark mode, but overall, I do like how it also has the kind of tutorial thing right here, which is nice, and it has two-factor authentication, which it didn't have a couple years ago, and that's something I like. You could even add multi-factor authentication there right here. So it does have this usability thing and a couple check marks to make sure your account's secure, which is nice. And here is the threat protection, which is kind of like adware blocking and blocking of these various things, phishing trackers and stuff like that, which is cool. That's really nice. They had a pretty good interface. They're probably one of the better ones too. So I think the application certainly has made really good strides, and they've done really well in terms of speed as well. What are some of the things that NordVPN could still improve? Well, NordVPN still really loves their marketing tactics. They always kind of have some kind of sale going on, and some of the prices do get expensive after the first term. So that's something you're going to have to keep in mind. Just to keep watch your subscription, decide if you want to turn it off or on. The website also has a little bit more trackers than I was like. If you can see, it has 5 cross-site trackers here. It's mostly Google Analytics and stuff like that. Probably for their marketing departments and stuff like that. Or even to share information across the other brands like Atlas VPN and Surfshark, which are separate companies, but they're all kind of probably sharing the same kind of business information and information that way. So that's also kind of an improvement they could kind of take into account. Maybe remove some of those trackers and stuff like that from their website and application. I think ProtonVPN is a similar company in their approach to business in some ways, but they do that a little bit better than NordVPN. Although I do think NordVPN, like I said, a lot of the things they're doing right, some other VPNs can't get right. I do think their streaming compatibility has worked really well lately. I did a test and it works well with Netflix and various other regions of Netflix and other streaming services too, which is really good. And most other VPNs have trouble with that. It's actually one of the VPNs I recommend for Netflix now due to that. Like I said, the speeds are really good, beating a lot of the other VPNs and speed tests lately. So that's also very impressive. Another thing I'd used to ding them in the past was customer support. However, NordVPN surprised me in actually responding to my support ticket within 1 hour, which is actually not very easy to do and pretty impressive there. So if NordVPN improved their pricing model a little bit with a little bit more transparency, perhaps made it a little bit cheaper for short-term pricing plans, and remove some of the back-end trackers on their website like Google Analytics and move to more privacy-friendly things like open source analytics, NordVPN could become an S-tier VPN. As of right now, they're actually sitting at the number 4 rated VPN here on the channel, right at the top of A tier. So it's a pretty good VPN, and for a lot of people, it's going to do a lot of things right. You know, if we were to compare NordVPN to some of these top-rated S-tier VPNs, like TorGuard, WeVPN, and Hide.me, well, these ones could be cheaper and stuff like that, and a little bit more privacy-friendly with at least Hide.me and TorGuard with the back-end privacy trackers and stuff like that. They don't have these, so they do that a little bit better. But NordVPN probably has a little bit more servers, a little bit more ease of use and stuff like that, intuitive nature to it. So it could be a worthy trade-off for some people out there that are thinking about it. Anyways, guys, that's just my thoughts here. Just kind of wanted to make a video about NordVPN and help you decide if you should buy it or not in 2022. Anyways, guys, see you in the next video very soon.